Guys, get on the ground. Keep your hands out. Hey, come over here. Keep your hands where I can see them and get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. 1961, I got them at gunpoint. They're being compliant. Just keep your hands out, okay? Okay. Ma'am, can you go back in your house for me? Ma'am, go back in your house. Go back in your house now. We're giving you directions, okay? Just follow our directions and we'll be all right, okay?
You are listening to Humanity in the Headlines. I am your host, Atiba Buchanan. Joining me today, as always, is Mr. David Seaton. And I wanted to start the show a little bit differently than usual. That's video from police officers in Michigan that had, pulled up on the street and held some adolescent Black boys at gunpoint in a case of mistaken identity. You couldn't really hear it as much, because a lot of people have seen the video. It's very easy to track if you haven't. As a matter of fact, I'll post it on my page if you have not. But in the background are about 3 Black boys, 2 of which repeatedly say that they're cousins. They had just come from playing basketball. And in the background, you could hear one child wailing, completely and utterly afraid. You hear the officer yelling at the mom to go back into the house. We're going to talk about this today. Are Black children allowed to be kids? We're going to talk about the innocence of Black kids and the lack of perception of innocence in Black children today. We have an excellent guest, Dr. Stacey Patton. I'll tell you all about her after the break. Dave, if you want to give our listeners just a couple of quick comments on this.
I've had several instances in my life where I've had run-ins with the police as a child, as a young African-American male. And I've had several conversations with my Caucasian friends. And whenever I share my experience or have conversations like this, they have absolutely no frame of reference of what it is like to be treated like that by the police. It's a complete 180 in terms of the perception of police and what they are there to do to help the citizenry. And it's just amazing to me how groups of people living in the same city, in the same country, in the same state, in the same city can have such disparate experiences with the exact same law enforcement.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. Facebook Live family, we see you. And we're going to have a very, very riveting conversation, I promise you, when we come right back. We'll be right back to you on Humanity in the Headlines.